Hey guys, Jonathan Possett here for JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show. How is it going? I am here to make college football picks for Thursday, September 1st, 2016. It is the first real day that we're going to see a big chunk of games for the college football season, even though we already do have a win this year from last week, having Cal defeat Hawaii in Australia. So that's a good start for us there. And before we get to any of this, I do want to tell you how this college football thing goes. For those of you who might be new to it, we pick every game of the FBS Division 1A, or FBS Division 1, I guess you could say, season. We pick every game. So that does come up to a lot of games, which comes up to a lot of wins. We've been pretty good. We do pick them straight because it's too many games to try to pick against the spread. I may do a couple spread games here and there this year, which I've never done before for college, but we'll give it a shot perhaps and see what happens. But we'll have to see how that goes. But for this week, it's strictly going to be straight up. So let's get right to it. Actually, first of all, before we do that, let's not get right to it first. Let's tell you that we are 1-0 on the year, and I actually just deleted the 2015 record because I started to record this once, and I think I just made the same. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Thought I made the same mistake, and I thought it stopped recording again on me. Thank goodness. Glad it didn't. Don't want to do this again. I don't feel very good, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on these games right here. I'm just going to roll through them, and if I have something to say, I'm going to say it. We're going to get this done so I can go get some rest so I can hopefully watch some football a little bit later on tonight and hopefully feel better in doing so. By the way, if you see me looking over here, I do have an HDMI hooked up. I'm looking on my TV. It's easier to look at than my computer screen, so if you see me look over here, I'm aware that the camera's right here and that I'm not looking at it. So, let's go. Presbyterian takes on Central Michigan. I'm going to go with Central Michigan. Charlotte and Louisville. Give me Louisville. Tulane and Wake Forest. Give me Wake Forest. Tennessee Martin takes on Cincinnati. I'm going to go with the Bearcats. Maine takes on UConn. I'm going to go with UConn. William and Mary takes on North Carolina State. Give me North Carolina State. Indiana and Florida International. I'm going to go with the Hoosiers. Appalachian State and ninth ranked Tennessee. I'm going to go with the Volunteers here. Now, if you followed my channel for the last few years, you would know that I have been super high on this Tennessee team. And I keep saying their time is coming, their time is coming, their time is coming. Their time is now. I truly believe that their time is this year. Now, am I saying they're going to make the college football playoff? No, I don't know that they will. I do think they're one of the better teams in the SEC this year, but I don't know that they're going to make the college football playoff. But I can tell you that I do believe that they are going to stay in the conversation all year long. And I think at the end of the year, at the very least, they're probably going to be a bubble team unless they have a hiccup somewhere. If they don't make it, they could very well make the college football playoff too. But if they don't, I do think they'll be in the conversation and not far behind. Next up, we have South Carolina and Vanderbilt. I went back and forth in this game. This is a very difficult game to pick, a very difficult SEC game to pick. I'm going to go with Vanderbilt here, strictly for one reason, really, and that is coaching experience. Vanderbilt has the coaching experience. Their coaching staff's a third-year coaching staff. The Gamecocks have an all-new coaching staff. I'm gonna chalk this one up to Vandy, but I think it's gonna be really close. I don't mention spreads very often. I do make the picks straight up, as you can see, but I will say I believe the spread for this game is something like 4.5 points for Vanderbilt, and I do think it'll be that close. Should be a good game. I do have the Gamecocks getting the win, as I said. Next up, we have Southern Utah taking on Utah. I'm going to go with Utah. Weber State takes on Utah State. I'm going to go with Utah State. Rice and Western Kentucky. I've got Western Kentucky. Oregon State takes on Minnesota. I'm going to go with the Gophers. South Dakota and New Mexico. Give me New Mexico. Montana State and Idaho. Give me Idaho. And last but not least, Jackson State and UNLV. I'm going to go with UNLV. So there you go. That is how the college football picks work. Hopefully you enjoy them. And that's how it's going to be for the whole year. NFL picks are a little bit different. NFL picks aren't quite so rattly. I actually give more information. If there are big games like Saturdays, for Saturday's picks, I usually give more information, especially for the bigger games. Like I'll have stuff to say about Bama SU, and I'll probably have stuff to say about UCLA Texas A&M, and I'll probably have stuff to say about Wisconsin and LSU and stuff like that. So. It's not always going to be like it was here, where I didn't really say much. But a lot of these games, especially in week one, you don't really have a ton to say because let's be honest, a lot of week ones are blowouts. However, this is going to be a big week one in college football. A lot of big games. I am so excited, really, for a lot of this. I do think that, like I said, even though it's not going to have big implications because I don't think either Vandy or South Carolina are really going to compete this year. That game is going to be a fun game to watch. You really have fun games all the way around. There's a big game on Friday between Kansas State and Stanford. I think that could be an exciting game. Looking forward to that one. And then, of course, Saturday is just loaded with big games. LSU, Wisconsin, UCLA, Texas A&M, Auburn has their game as well. Auburn has their game against Clemson. Just so many big games. Also, then you got on Saturday, Sunday, you've got Notre Dame and Texas. That's a big one. Monday, you've got Ole Miss and Florida State. That's another good one. This is a huge weekend of college football to start out the season, and I cannot wait to officially get it underway tonight. I'm going to go get some rest now because doing this video didn't make me feel any better. So, I am Jonathan Without for JM Sports 100, the JM Sports Show. Don't forget to like the JM Sports Show page on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Links, as always, will be down in the description. On Saturdays, during the college football season, you can catch me on Twitter, tweeting and chatting and interacting with you guys a little bit. I'll be a little bit better about that, and I may even do it on Thursdays and Fridays some as well. So don't forget to like the JM Sports Show page on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, like I just said. Links are down in the description. If for whatever reason I don't get around to doing a video, or if you just check there, if I do a video, you'll see it there. You'll see it on both on Twitter and on Facebook. If you want more interaction and stuff, Facebook is probably the better way to go, because if I don't do pics in a video because I didn't have time, didn't feel like it was the case, maybe I'll do them on the Facebook page. So, Jonathan was that JM Sports Show. I'll see you guys later.